Welcome to the Deep Dive, brought to you by Takewind Studio. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell button for more deep dives into incredible business opportunities,
And
personal growth,
Yeah.
career development.
yes.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into something pretty incredible.
Yeah.
SKYPRO Village.
SKYPRO Village.
It's caught your eye as a potential investment, and you've sent us
I
a whole stack of marketing materials and financial projections to unpack.
Okay.
So
Let's dive in.
today we're diving deep into a project that's truly inspiring.
Oh, I know, right?
It's called SKYPRO Village.
I've been so excited to talk about this one.
Me too. It's the brainchild of a truly remarkable person, Sheikh Khalid Yassin.
Yeah, you know what I find really captivating about him is his journey.
Oh, tell me about it.
Okay, so he is this world-renowned Islamic scholar and humanitarian
Mhm.
who has really dedicated his life to, empowering communities through education.
Yeah.
And now he's taking it a step further
There you go.
by spearheading this incredibly ambitious sustainable development project.
It's amazing to see that kind of evolution, isn't it?
I think so.
Like, from empowering minds
Right.
to actually building entire sustainable communities.
Exactly.
And SKYPRO Village is aiming to do just that,
Yeah.
blending sustainable farming, ecotourism, and these thriving business hubs.
It's a really cool concept.
It is, and they're setting up in two incredibly diverse locations, Kano, Nigeria, and Montego Bay, Jamaica.
Wow, such interesting choices.
Right.
The choice of locations is so strategic. I mean, wouldn't you say?
Totally.
Each region offers such unique opportunities for growth and impact.
For sure.
I mean, in Nigeria, they've secured a massive 2,000 acres
Wow.
for large-scale agriculture.
That's huge.
And in Jamaica,
Yeah.
they're developing these beautiful boutique eco-resorts
Oh, nice.
on 26.5 acres of prime real estate,
Really?
right near popular tourist hotspots.
Oh, that's prime real estate.
It is.
Okay, so let's unpack this integrated approach a bit more.
Okay.
Because it's fascinating, right?
Yes, it is.
It's not just about separate ventures. It's about creating a synergy between sustainable farming, ecotourism,
Yeah.
and business hubs.
Yeah, like a self-sustaining ecosystem.
I love that. What are some of the benefits you see in that interwoven approach?
Well, I think by diversifying their activities, SKYPRO Village is creating multiple streams of revenue,
Okay.
which reduces their reliance on any single sector. This approach is not only, smart for sustainable growth, but it also offers incredible potential for substantial financial returns, as well as creating positive social impact.
Absolutely. And speaking of global reach,
Yes.
they're also launching the Halal X platform,
I love that.
a digital marketplace
It's genius.
that will connect consumers with over 100 premium halal products.
Yeah, the Halal X platform is incredible.
Right.
Not only does it tap into the booming $2 trillion halal market,
Oh, $2 trillion. That's huge.
I know, which is already experiencing phenomenal growth.
Yeah.
But with planned offices in the USA, Jamaica, and Nigeria, they're strategically positioning themselves for international success.
Wow, that's incredible.
It is.
But here's where it gets even more exciting, right?
Okay.
SKYPRO Village isn't just about profits.
Right.
It's deeply rooted in sustainability.
I love it.
They're dedicated to incorporating renewable energy sources, eco-friendly construction, and ethical practices,
Yeah.
like their farm-to-table initiatives.
That's so important these days.
It is.
I mean, in a world that's increasingly focused on environmental responsibility, SKYPRO Village is setting a powerful example.
Totally. And this commitment to sustainability resonates deeply with today's consumers.
Absolutely.
They're actively seeking out businesses that prioritize ethical and eco-conscious practices.
I think that's a huge selling point for them.
Absolutely. Now let's talk numbers for a second.
Okay, yeah.
Because the financial projections are truly impressive.
They really are.
Like take the Caribbean Sky Food Court, for example.
Cool.
They're projecting first-year revenue between $1.5 million and $2.3 million.
Really?
Yeah, with a return on investment within 12 to 18 months.
Those are remarkable projections.
I know, and it's important to highlight the scalability of their model, too.
Definitely.
The modular designs they're using allow for rapid expansion
Right.
across various high-growth sectors.
That makes a lot of sense.
And the diversity of their revenue streams,
Yeah.
spanning agribusiness, ecotourism, business centers, and digital sales.
Right.
It's a testament to their strategic planning.
Totally.
They've really covered all the bases.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Okay.
They'll be generating income from real estate sales and rentals,
Mm-hmm.
food and beverage sales at their food court,
Yeah.
hosting events, offering leisure and recreational activities.
Right.
And of course, through the Halal distribution platform.
It's impressive.
It's a brilliant model for consistent revenue generation.
And it's worth noting, that this project is backed by experienced leadership.
Oh, for sure.
Sheikh Khalid Yassin, with his decades of experience in community development,
Right.
is partnering with Sky Professional Consultants, LLC,
Okay.
which brings expertise in real estate, marketing, and finance.
So it's a really solid team.
Yeah, this collaboration creates a powerhouse team with the knowledge and vision to turn this dream into a reality.
It sounds like the perfect recipe for success.
I think so too.
Now, for those interested in the financial specifics,
Well,
let's break down the numbers a little bit.
Right.
The estimated startup budget for Phase 1, covering the first year, ranges from $5.85 million to $17.45 million.
Okay.
And their funding strategy is also quite savvy, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think so.
They're aiming for a mix of 60% to 70% equity investment,
Okay.
combined with commercial loans.
That makes a lot of sense.
This diversified approach not only ensures they have the resources to launch successfully,
Right.
but also helps mitigate financial risks.
Definitely a smart move.
And get this,
Yeah.
their 5-year financial analysis shows substantial projected revenue growth by year 5.
That's great to hear.
It's clear they're building for the long term, creating a project that is not only profitable, but also sustainable for years to come.
I love that.
And what's truly impressive is that this financial success
Yeah,
is directly tied to their social impact goal.
absolutely. That's so important.
SKYPRO Village isn't just about generating wealth.
Right.
It's about creating jobs, supporting local economies, and promoting sustainable practices that benefit everyone involved.
Exactly. It's like a win-win for everyone.
From the investors to the communities they're working with.
I completely agree.
And that brings us to a crucial point.
Okay.
The projected revenue growth over those 5 years
Yeah.
is directly linked to SKYPRO Village's diverse and comprehensive revenue model.
Makes sense.
So let's dive deeper into those revenue streams
Right.
and explore how they're projected to contribute to the overall success of SKYPRO Village.
Sounds good.
But I think we'll save that for part 2.
Perfect. Can't wait.
Yeah,
All right, so let's unpack those revenue streams a bit more.
sounds good.
It's quite a diverse portfolio, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it really is.
Which is one of SKYPRO Village's biggest strengths, I think.
So remind me, what are the main categories again?
Okay, so we've got real estate sales and rentals, food and beverage sales, event hosting,
Got-
leisure and recreation, Halal X distribution,
Right.
and then those additional revenue streams from ATMs,
Oh, yeah.
digital advertising, strategic partnerships, property management fees, and miscellaneous services.
Wow, that's really comprehensive.
It is, right?
It's like they've considered every possible avenue for generating income.
Exactly. And their projections for each of these streams are incredibly promising.
Oh, that's great.
For instance, from real estate sales alone,
Okay.
they're projecting to generate $19 million.
What, $19 million?
Yeah. $8 million from selling 20 units in Kano,
Okay.
$6 million from 15 units in their Caribbean Sky development,
Right.
and another $5 million from selling 10 units at their beautiful Martha Brae River Resort.
That's a substantial figure.
Yeah.
And what about property rentals? What kind of income are they projecting from that?
Property rentals are expected to bring in a steady stream of income,
Okay.
with $3.7 million annually projected from their various properties.
All right.
They're estimating $1.2 million annually from 10 units in Kano,
Okay.
$1.5 million from 20 units in the Caribbean Sky development,
Gotcha.
and $1 million from 12 units at Martha Brae River Resort.
So they've got a pretty solid foundation with their real estate ventures then.
I think so.
Now let's talk about the Caribbean Sky Food Court.
Okay. Yeah,
That seems like that's going to be a major revenue driver as well.
absolutely. They're projecting $2.3 million annually
Really?
from food and beverage sales across their different locations.
That's amazing.
That includes $500,000 annually from the food court in Kano,
Okay.
$1.2 million from the Caribbean Sky Food Court,
Wow.
and $600,000 from food and beverage sales at Martha Brae.
It's amazing how they've integrated this food court concept into their overall plan,
Yeah.
creating a space where people can enjoy delicious cuisine,
Right.
but also experience that unique blend of cultures and flavors that SKYPRO Village represents.
It's a really smart idea.
And they're not just stopping at food either.
Right.
They're tapping into the growing demand for event spaces,
Yes, you like.
projecting $1.4 million annually from event hosting
Yeah.
across their 3 locations.
Smart, right.
It is they're creating these versatile spaces
Yeah.
that can be used for a variety of events, from conferences and weddings to community gatherings and cultural celebrations.
I like that.
Yeah, it adds another layer of vibrancy to their overall concept.
Exactly. And let's not forget about leisure and recreation.
Oh, right.
People are increasingly seeking these unique and immersive experiences these days.
Yeah, for sure.
And SKYPRO Village is really capitalizing on that trend.
What kind of leisure and recreation activities are they offering?
Well, they've got a range of activities,
Right.
from exploring the natural beauty of Jamaica
Oh, nice.
and engaging in cultural experiences to, enjoying the amenities at their resorts and retreat centers.
Sounds relaxing.
They're projecting a combined $1.2 million annually from these activities,
Oh, really?
with $300,000 from Kano,
Okay.
$500,000 from Caribbean Sky,
Right.
and $400,000 from Martha Bray.
It sounds like they're creating a destination that truly caters to a diverse range of interests and preferences,
Yeah.
then providing something for everyone.
Exactly.
And then, of course, we have the Halal X platform,
Yeah, can't forget about that.
which is projected to generate $2.5 million annually from global distribution of their curated selection of halal products.
It's really significant.
It is. It shows how they're leveraging technology and e-commerce
Right.
to tap into this global market that's experiencing incredible growth.
Absolutely. And those smaller but consistent revenue streams,
Yeah.
like ATMs and digital advertising,
Right.
are projected to bring in an additional $225,000 annually.
It's smart. It's impressive how they're leaving no stone unturned when it comes to generating revenue
I know, right?
and ensuring the financial stability of their project.
They're a good sign.
What about strategic partnerships?
Okay.
How are they leveraging those to enhance their revenue streams?
Strategic partnerships are projected to contribute $600,000 annually.
Really?
They're collaborating with businesses and organizations that align with their values and vision,
Okay.
creating mutually beneficial relationships that expand their reach and impact.
That's smart.
Yeah.
It's a good way to amplify their efforts
Yeah,
and tap into new markets and audiences.
exactly. And then we have property management fees, which are projected to bring in $950,000 annually,
Okay.
ensuring the smooth operation of their properties and generating consistent income.
It's like this well-oiled machine where every component is working together
Yeah,
to create this sustainable and profitable enterprise.
I like that analogy.
And to round things out, they've allocated a category for miscellaneous services, which they project will bring in another $600,000 annually.
It all adds up.
So they've really thought of everything,
They really have.
from real estate and food and beverage sales
Oh.
to event hosting, leisure and recreation, and even strategic partnerships and miscellaneous services. They've created a revenue model that's both diverse and robust.
Absolutely. It's a testament to their meticulous planning
For sure.
and their commitment to creating a project that is not only socially impactful, but also financially sustainable.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
But what's the bottom line? What's the total projected revenue across all these streams?
Okay, so when you add it all up,
Yeah.
it's an incredible figure.
Okay, I'm ready.
They're projecting a total revenue of $32.48 million
Wow, that's amazing.
across all these streams,
Seriously.
highlighting the financial viability and earning potential of their innovative approach.
It's no wonder they're attracting so much attention from investors.
I agree.
But before we get too into the excitement of their overall financial projections,
Yeah.
I want to take a step back and talk about their startup costs for a second.
Okay. Yeah.
After all, they need significant capital to get this ambitious project off the ground.
That's an important point.
So how much are we talking about here?
They've estimated their startup budget for phase 1, which covers year 1,
All right.
to range from $5.85 million to $17.45 million.
That's quite a range.
It is, yeah.
Can you give us a sense of what they're allocating those funds towards?
Absolutely. They've provided a really detailed breakdown of their startup costs,
Oh, good.
demonstrating their commitment to transparency and responsible financial management.
Transparency is key. Absolutely.
It is.
Okay, so let's dive into the numbers a bit more and see how they've allocated their budget to bring SKYPRO Village to life.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so we're back and ready to unpack those startup costs for SKYPRO Village.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's a big project, so let's break down how they're planning to use those millions to get things rolling.
Well, they've been incredibly thorough in their planning,
Okay.
and they've provided a really detailed breakdown of their anticipated expenses.
Oh, good.
It's great to see that level of transparency,
Hmm.
especially for potential investors.
Transparency is key, absolutely.
Yeah.
So what's the first big expense on their list?
It all starts with the most fundamental element,
Okay.
land acquisition and lease.
Right.
This is where they allocate funds to, purchase or lease the land. For their various developments in both Nigeria and Jamaica,
Okay.
Securing that prime real estate
Yeah.
is absolutely crucial for the success of their vision.
It's like building a house.
Right.
We need a solid foundation.
Yeah,
And in this case, that foundation is the land itself.
exactly. They've estimated that land acquisition and lease costs
Oh.
will range from $500,000 to $2 million.
All right.
The exact figure will, of course, depend on the specific locations
Yeah.
and the negotiations involved.
Makes sense. So once they've secured the land, what's next on their financial roadmap?
Next comes site development.
Okay.
This involves, preparing the land for construction,
Right.
building roads, ensuring access to water and electricity,
Mm.
setting up waste management systems.
Okay.
It's all about creating the infrastructure
Yeah.
that will support their ambitious plans.
Essentially, they're laying the groundwork for everything that will come later.
Precisely. And they've budgeted between $300,000 and $1 million for site development. Again, the final cost will vary depending on the complexity of the infrastructure required at each location.
Okay, so they've got the land, they're developing the infrastructure, now it's time to start building.
Right. And this is where a significant portion of their budget goes.
Right.
Construction costs.
Right.
They've divided this category into two parts.
Okay.
Construction of the farm and retreat facilities and construction of the resort and retreat accommodations.
Okay, let's start with the farm and retreat facilities. What kind of budget are we talking about there?
They've estimated that this phase will cost somewhere between $1 million and $3.5 million.
Okay.
This includes everything from, constructing barns and greenhouses to creating those beautiful, sustainable living spaces for guests
Yeah.
who want to immerse themselves in that farm-to-table experience.
I can already picture it.
Right.
Idyllic farm settings.
Yeah.
Cozy accommodations and that incredible connection to nature.
It's going to be amazing.
It sounds amazing.
It does, doesn't it? And then, of course, we have the construction of the resort and retreat accommodations.
Right.
This is a bigger undertaking, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
They're estimating a cost between $2 million and $5 million for this phase.
That's a considerable investment.
Right.
What exactly does this construction phase entail?
It's comprehensive,
Nice. Okay.
It includes building, luxurious guest rooms and suites,
Mm-hmm.
creating world-class amenities, developing wellness spas,
Right.
and designing those recreational spaces that will make SKYPRO Village a truly exceptional destination.
So they're catering to a wide range of preferences then,
Exactly.
from those seeking a tranquil retreat to those looking for a more active and adventurous getaway.
Exactly. And let's not forget about, the heart of their culinary experience,
Okay.
the Caribbean Sky Food Court.
Yeah, the food court.
They've allocated between $250,000 and $1 million for its construction.
That sounds like a really vibrant hub
I think so, too.
where guests can gather, enjoy delicious food, and soak in the atmosphere.
Absolutely. And in today's digital world, having a strong online presence is essential, right?
Oh, for sure.
That's why they've dedicated between $150,000 and $500,000
Okay.
to the development of their Halal X e-commerce platform.
Smart move.
Mm-hmm.
That platform is going to be key
It is.
for reaching a global audience and connecting consumers with those amazing halal products.
Absolutely. Now, even with the most impressive buildings and platforms,
Yeah.
you need a dedicated team to bring the vision to life, right?
Of course.
That's why they've allocated between $100,000 to $500,000 for
Okay.
team recruitment and training.
People are the heart of any successful venture.
Right.
Investing in the right team is essential.
Couldn't agree more. And once they have their team,
Yeah,
they need to spread the word, right?
for sure.
That's where marketing and branding come in.
Mm-hmm.
They've budgeted between $150,000 and $500,000 for this,
Okay.
ensuring they reach their target audience
Yeah.
and create a strong brand identity.
It's all about crafting a compelling narrative, right?
Yes.
And showcasing that unique value proposition of SKYPRO Village.
Absolutely. And then there are those essential operational costs.
Oh.
They've estimated between $100,000 and $300,000 for equipment and technology.
Right?
Everything from computers and farm machinery
Yeah.
to the latest resort amenities.
Technology plays such a vital role in today's world,
It really does.
especially for a project as ambitious as SKYPRO Village.
Absolutely. And they haven't overlooked the importance of legal compliance either.
Okay.
They've set aside between $50,000 and $150,000
Right.
for legal fees, permits, and licensing.
It's all about ensuring they operate responsibly and ethically, right?
Exactly. Due diligence is crucial. Now, what about those day-to-day operational costs?
Yeah,
Like salaries, utilities, and supplies.
right.
That's where working capital comes in.
Right.
They've allocated between $200,000 and $500,000
Right.
to cover these expenses until the revenue streams start flowing.
It's like that financial cushion that helps them navigate those initial stages of operation.
Exactly. And to be extra cautious,
Yeah.
they've also included a contingency fund
Okay, good idea.
of between $200,000 and $500,000.
Right.
This acts as a safety net
Mm-hmm.
for any unforeseen costs or challenges that might arise.
It's always wise to plan for the unexpected.
It is.
Sounds like they've covered all the bases.
They have.
From land acquisition to construction, staffing, marketing, and even those essential contingency plans.
They've been incredibly thorough in their financial planning,
Yeah.
which is reassuring for anyone considering investing in this project.
So we've talked about the startup costs,
Right.
but what about those long-term financial projections?
Okay.
What can investors expect to see down the line?
Well, their 5-year financial analysis paints a very promising picture.
All right, I like promising.
By year 5, SKYPRO Village is projected to generate over $10 million in total revenue.
Wow, that's incredible.
This figure really showcases the potential for substantial returns on investment.
It's clear they're not just building a business.
Right.
They're building a legacy.
Exactly. A legacy of sustainability, social responsibility, and financial success.
Yeah.
It's an inspiring model that demonstrates how profits and purpose can go hand in hand.
So to wrap things up, what's the key takeaway for our listeners today?
You know, SKYPRO Village is more than just a development project.
Okay.
It's a testament to the power of vision,
Yeah.
innovation, and a commitment to creating a better world.
I love that.
It's an opportunity to invest in a brighter future, both financially and for the communities SKYPRO Village is working with.
It's a compelling story, and it's exciting to see how it unfolds.
It is.
If you're intrigued by what you've heard today and want to learn more, we encourage you to visit their website or check out their social media channels.
There you'll find a wealth of information about the project, its progress, and the many ways you can get involved.
Yeah.
Whether you're an investor seeking a meaningful opportunity or simply someone who believes in the power of sustainable development.
Right.
SKYPRO Village has something to offer.
Thanks for joining us on this incredible deep dive into SKYPRO Village.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a fascinating journey, and we're so excited to see the positive impact this project will have on the world.
Absolutely.
And to our listeners,
Yes.
stay tuned for more deep dives into innovative projects and inspiring stories that are shaping the future.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button for more.
We'll see you next time.